This is the Simagic GT NEO, and at a retail price of $290, it's not only Simagic's most affordable wheel rim yet, but also one of the most affordable mid to high range sim racing wheel rims ever. Yes, you heard that right. Despite its attainable price tag, I truly think this rim is targeted towards the mid to high range market, and in this video I'll be explaining exactly why as I go through all the good and the bad of the newest Simagic offering. Looking for great deals on sim racing hardware? Make sure to check out simspots.com, where all of the best deals on sim racing, PC, and gaming peripherals are posted daily. Literally, the site is completely free to use, free of ads, and just lets you know of discounted sim racing hardware for you to save some cash. Get into sim racing or upgrade your gear today at simspots.com. Sent to me by Simagic for review, the GT NEO packs a lot for a wheel rim in this price range, with its $290 price tag dropping an additional 3% when using the code OCRacing at checkout. At 300mm in diameter, this wheel rim is of good size, not too big or small, and comparable to nearly every other GT wheel in the market. What is not as comparable to competitors, however, is its functionality. With 2 rotary thumb encoders, 2 7-way funky switches, 4 12-digit encoders, 10 customizable RGB backlit buttons, and 4 paddle modules on the back, the amount of functionality they've been able to add to this wheel is extremely impressive. On the subject of buttons, as mentioned, they are all backlit and can have the colors changed using the Simagic software. More than that, an included see-through sticker sheet allows you to label them all without preventing the light from shining through. As for their feel, it's okay. It's not particularly noticeable, but it's acceptable for what you're paying. Worth mentioning is that they are surprisingly loud, and weirdly enough, I felt as though all the buttons had a slightly different sound when pressed down. Perhaps a sign of the drop in quality Simagic had to make in order to lower the price of this wheel. A lot more significant with regards to feel, however, are all of the encoders. Not only do they look good, but they also have a firm and noticeable resistance to them, giving me just the right response time after time. Something I did immediately notice is that the rotary encoders are made of plastic rather than metal, like what you would find in Simagic's higher end offerings. Again, probably a way for them to lower the cost. Now, as for the design, the GT NEO is simply a good looking wheel. Apart from having backlit buttons and a telemetry display, the entire casing is made from forged carbon fiber, providing a flex-free in-game experience while not being too heavy. The rubber grips of this rim are also nicely done. Wrapped in a satin-like rubber material, I didn't find dust and debris to hang on to the handles at all, and in general they were surprisingly grippy, giving me a great hands-on experience with or without gloves. In-game, the experience with the GT NEO is largely flawless. For starters, the ergonomics of this wheel are very nicely designed, with all buttons at comfortable reach, and with only the center encoders requiring me to get my hands off the wheel. The backlit buttons were very easy to identify when racing in the dark, and the RGB shift lights provided an immersive experience. As I would expect, no flex was found, and the compact size and relatively low weight of this rim also allowed me to get a great, uninterrupted feeling from the wheelbase, something I complained about with the last Simagic wheel I reviewed. Talking about the last Simagic wheel I've reviewed, 2 big updates are now found with this new model, despite it being a lower entry offering. Although it may look the same, the red quick release on the back has now had a near 52% increase in size on the contact area, making it far easier to attach and remove from the wheelbase, as now it's very easy to grab. Despite this seeming like a small change, I did find it to drastically make it easier to especially remove the rim, something which was tricky with the old system, as the area where your hands would grab onto the quick release was very hard to reach. Insanely noteworthy is that this wheel is also now compatible with the Simagic's brand new MagLink system, which is literally a cable that magnetically connects to this and other rims and allows you to seamlessly use the steering wheel with third-party wheelbases from the likes of Fanatec, Acetec, etc. Although it's sold separately for $20, it will greatly increase its appeal as now it's available to a far broader market, with the only downside being that you have to route a USB cable to your PC in order to maintain its functionality, something I've never liked to do. With this system though, Simagic provides not only the MagLink cable itself, but also a USB extender to ensure you'll have enough cable length. Anyways, on the back of the rim, you'll also find the paddle modules, and honestly no complaints regarding them. The clutch paddles have a good travel with a slight spring resistance, and the paddle shifters are magnetic but maintain a tactile yet very quiet mechanism, which was always satisfying to press down and can even be slightly adjusted inwards and outwards. Now as for the sound, just take a listen for yourself. As for the software, the Sim Pro Manager program does allow you to change the brightness of the buttons, change their individual colors, adjust settings on the clutch paddles, set in-game presets, and just overall further customize this wheel to your preference. Now, being Simagic's new entry-level model at an affordable price point, there are a few sacrifices that Simagic had to make on this rim, which you will not find on the higher-end models. The grips are only offered in rubber and not Alcantara or leather. The buttons do have a less premium feel when pressed down. The rotary encoders are made of plastic rather than metal, and the thumb encoders are slightly less firm and tactile. But apart from those small details, that's really about it. So all put together, my experience with the all-new GT NEO has been damn near flawless. This isn't a paid review or anything, but considering the price tag and what it offers, I can't name many other wheels which provide as much bang for your buck in the world of sim racing wheels, and for that reason, and along with everything I've mentioned in this review, it's extremely easy for me to recommend this wheel, even if you are not a part of the Simagic ecosystem. Of course though, I'm always reading the comments and hearing what you guys have to say, so please do let me know your thoughts on this product down in the comments below, and let me know if you agree with me. With all that said though, this has been my review of the Simagic GT NEO, and as always, thank you all for watching, stay safe, and have a fantastic rest of your day.